It's Dustbox. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna go by Forever X. Is that okay?
That's fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. All right. So, yeah, I actually ran into your page through the song "Embracing Solitude" that you have with Sanctuary. That's how I found out about your music and your entire page, and that's where I kind of started going into that, like, I guess, deep dive about more so your music. So yeah, I want to say that I started listening. I want to say a couple weeks ago, and I'm pretty much enjoying a lot of your new stuff.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, Forever X. I wanted to ask, what got you started into making music? Like, what inspired you to make music at first?
Um, I don't really have much of a music background at all.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, I'd see my uncle come over and have a lot of fun playing guitar and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was really into electronic music. He'd bring like his synthesizers over to my grandma's house and I'd play with them. But I didn't understand any of that.
Yeah.
Uh, it took me like another 10 years when I was in high school, like 15. Um, I started using SoundCloud and discovered a genre of music called future funk,
Mm-hmm.
which is like a subgenre of like French house where it's like city pop songs, basically just sped up and you add kick drum on it, some snares and stuff like that, kind of chop it up. Super easy to make. So I started making that. And when I was doing that, I showed my uncle and he told me to keep doing it and to be prolific and keep making stuff constantly.
Okay.
So since then, I started with future funk and I started with lo-fi hip hop. Those are like on long gone SoundCloud pages. No one's gonna find that. But I was doing that and I would do it every week, and then every week started turning into every day, and every day turned into every waking hour of my life that I'm not working or in school.
Oh, that's real.
So so eventually, a few projects later, I started Forever X in
Mm-hmm.
think either late 2021 or mid 2022, I think was when I started. Um, cause what made me want to make break music? I was always into the Amen break.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was hearing in music, what is that sound? Then I started hearing it more and more because that's when artists like Sewer Slut started blowing up. And so I heard that I was like, oh, okay, that's what I want to do. I like
Yeah.
that drum break and stuff like that. That really got me into making it. Actually, like I listened to like a few breakcore songs when I started making it. Then I never listened to breakcore ever again since. I still don't listen to breakcore even though I make it.
Yeah.
Um, so like people like send me their songs like, yo, can you give me your opinion? Like, I don't know, man. I don't listen to breakcore. I just make shit.
That's so real, dude. Like, I feel like the music that I make versus the music that I actually listen to are so, like, completely different from each other. Like, I,
Yeah,
I feel
same.
like that's like a very common thing that I see.
Yeah, like I don't. I listen to like mostly just like underground rap and
Mm-hmm.
like jazz fusion stuff. It's like I have like a very broad, weird music taste.
Nice.
I have a very broad music taste. Yeah, mostly underground rap. Some like a lot of hyper pop. Um, what else? Maybe some. Yeah, I said jazz. Some rock music, like Japanese rock music, is like one of my favorite genres.
Mm-hmm.
Very into stuff like that. It has a lot of harmonic influence on me and stuff like that. Is everything I listen to.
And Japanese rock is pretty good. Like, I actually
Yeah.
recently
I-
got into it because my buddies like it a lot. But like, actually, wait. I want to go back to underground rap. Like, what kind of rappers do you listen to?
Listen to a lot of High C.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. High C is valid.
yeah, I was super into the Sigilcore craze a few
Yeah.
years ago with artists like Lucifer, Axe Turl,
Extra, yeah.
so it's all the same guy, 4J, and then there's
Mm-hmm.
like Two Chains, Cella Souls, um, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I'm like, it's not like the underground rap that I listen to, but I do know of that like subgenre, like the Lil Shine, like High C, like that area. Like it's
Yeah, it's
it.
like stuff like that, and just like Hexed as a genre is like very big influence on me. So
Mhm.
all my music is bit crushed and slammed, and it's a direct result of what I used to listen to and what I still listen to. Um, yeah, that's like where a lot of my sound comes from that, liking the bit crush and downsampled sound.
You know what's funny is like when I was listening through your stuff, I was like, a lot of the songs that you have that are released are very much bit crushed. And that was probably like the first thing that I noticed when I was going through a lot of your music is like a lot of them like use that like bit crush like effect. And it kind of I feel like it creates like that specific sound that a lot of your songs have that like a lot of artists that I listen to don't necessarily have the same like like thing. So that's kind of like what like stood out to me first is when I was listening to a lot of your music, I was like, okay, there's a lot of like that bit crush influence. So I like you can tell like even the drums, like the breakcore drums, plus like the pads that you use as well is also very bit crushed as well. At least that's from my perspective.
Yes, everything, even if it sounds like a clean, I start with a clean mix, then I
Hmm.
absolutely destroy it. That's my favorite thing to do. Is I spend a long time making a clean mix, and I knock it all down and make it bit crushed, and that's very enjoyable to me.
Nice.
Um, but yeah, even if you hear some of my songs that sound clean, there's still like slight bit crushed on them. They're still distorted, like
Hmm.
pushed in that way.
No, that's sick because like I feel like that gives you like that distinguishment, you know, like that's something that I noticed immediately about like your a lot of your music. So that is a great thing. So when you go into making that project, like for example, like Witch Club Grimoire 3, like is there like a story behind it? Is there like some kind of songs? Like how would you describe like how you came up with the concept of Witch Club Grimoire 3?
The Witch Club Grimoire series, there's three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I started with that because that was like something I wanted to do. I had like a specific name for the sound I was doing. I called it Witch Club.
Mm-hmm.
Like music that witches would listen to in a club or something like that. That's
Okay.
what that was the original um idea and aim of it. And then it just started being stuff that was like really specifically me, that only sounds like me.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really hear many artists. Like some, I have a lot of friends in the scene, and I listen to their songs when they send it to me. But I don't sound like any of them. So I figured that just grouping all my stuff together and those things will like start associating it with the name Witch Club,
Mm-hmm.
and it has worked to a certain extent. People, a lot of my fans specifically call it Witch Club. They don't call it Breakcore, which is really funny. I
Really?
like that. Yeah,
That's cool. That's actually cool. I like how that sticks around. That's a nice thing to have.
yeah, I like that. I like building I don't really like the word brand, but I like having that branding and things people associate with me.
Hmm. No, I feel like that's so important as an artist because like a lot of people like that try to make music, they try to copy like their favorite artist. They see it's successful, so they do the same, and it kind of gets lost, you know. So whenever I see like an artist build a like what you said like a quote unquote brand, it kind of creates like okay, like this is the only person that creates this specific genre of music or this specific style of music that I personally enjoy. And I think that's so important as an artist and also so overlooked.
I've been there's like one other artist that's pretty similar to me who is a Vertigo Away.
Hmm.
They've been around much longer than I have. Um, I was a little bit influenced by them at the start, but I quickly branched far away from that within like a month.
Hmm.
Uh, but I would say an artist that would be pretty similar to me would be Vertigo Away.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and check them out after this interview.
Sure.
All right, so like what like kind of inspired your aesthetic online? Like when you post online and you like promote your stuff, like what is something that inspires you?
Um, I like the occult. I really like fantasy books. I read a lot of fantasy books.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a huge inspiration for me. Also, the game series, Elder Scrolls.
Okay.
Yeah, like Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion. Was very into that and super inspired by that. When I started doing like with the Witch Club stuff. My current aesthetic is just witches. I think witches are cute, and I think it's a very attention grabbing thing. You
Okay.
know, people like witches.
Yeah.
Um, Also, it's like I felt like it was good for me to have an original character for uh for people to recognize, and
Mm-hmm.
it's also much easier to get fan art and commission art for cover arts when you already have a character made. So I'm not just like blabbing at someone telling them exactly what to do. I'm like, here's my character sheet, do this, and
Yeah.
that's it. It's like so much easier having a character and stuff like that.
Oh,
That's like
100%.
yeah,
Yeah, I
like so
noticed it. Yeah.
yeah, my aesthetic is pretty much just witches and just spooky stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
also just like a theme of being sad kind of overall, and stuff like that. Like a moody witch, pretty much. That's my aesthetic.
That's cool. Yeah, I notice a lot in like the scene that everyone's in right now. Like everyone has like an OC. Like a lot of people have like these characters that they make and they give it like a personality. It's like this third person that they create and then they associate the branding, the music, the everything with that third person. So it's kind of a cool thing to see now. Like whenever I interact with people with like kind of like an OC like that, it's like, oh wow, like I feel like I'm interacting with like a third person, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It is. It's kind of it's like entertaining. It's like a new kind of realm.
Yeah, it's like an avatar.
Hmm. So yeah, like when you go on an open like whatever DAW you use, like do you start with like your drums, your pads, your melody, your bass? Like what do you start with when you start creating music?
I use FL Studio,
Okay.
and I start with I mostly start with pads. Every single time. I start with big wide chords,
Hmm.
and I build those. I build my progression. Then after that, I do my bass, and then I do my drums. And the melody is always the thing that comes last. I feel like I need the context first in order to write
Yeah.
a melody. I can't really just. I know a lot of people can just like write melodies without like a context. They can just like start like playing. I
Hmm.
can't do that. I don't have the music background. I've learned music theory solely within FL Studio over 10 years. So I don't everything I know is just from placing notes in a piano roll. I can't just like riff off and make a melody off the top of my dome. I have to start with the bass and the pads in order to do everything else.
Yeah, no, like I feel like a lot of people that don't necessarily have a like a music background, they always start with like pads. But it's funny because like it's one of those weird things where you don't necessarily need like a music background to be really successful in the music industry. It's kind of like this theme that I've noticed is like a lot of people, like I'd say even a majority of people who actually make music do not have any kind of professional music background. Like they kind of just open up a DAW and they figured out how to do it. Yeah, so it's
Uh,
pretty interesting.
I think it's very inspiring when I do see someone who is super talented. Like they've were playing piano since they're like 4 years old,
Hmm.
and they make like the craziest shit ever. Sometimes it's like, okay, never mind. Like fuck, forget I even fucking started making music, man. Like
True.
sometimes it's discouraging, but other times it's like I have to try harder.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, it's actually super, super cool to see like um what's it called? Like to like see like everyone like create their own style of music and also like they have their own way of creating music. Like whenever I talk to people who have like a little bit more of a professional background, they like to start with the melody. I feel like because the melody kind of like catches the brain first. But like okay, for example, like for me personally, like I like to start with the drums. Like I'm a big drum guy. I feel like
Uh-huh.
the drums really set the ambience of the song because the drums also determine the genre of the song. So like,
Totally.
am I making like techno? Am I making like breakcore? Am I making drum and bass? Like it just kind of depends. Like the drums really, really set. And then once I kind of have like that layout done, then I start adding pads and layers. So
Yeah.
whenever I ask someone like, "Oh, like what do you start with? Do you start with the drums? Do you start with the pads, the melody?" I kind of get like a sense of it, like an idea as to like, okay, this is how their brain works. So when you turn on a song, the first thing you notice is the pads.
Mhm.
At least that's how I like interpret it.
Yeah, like when I just started making trance music. I stopped making breakcore pretty recently and started making trance and
Hmm.
more dancey music. But for that, I start with the drums. I've been starting with drums a lot more recently
Hmm.
because it sets the genre. If it's gonna be trance, it sounds a little bit different than if it's gonna be like hardcore or if it's gonna be like a gabber thing. It's
Yeah.
really sets it apart.
Yeah, no, trance is making a huge comeback right now. Like I feel like it's one of those like genres that was super popular way back when, and then now it's actually like it's coming back. Like I genuinely think it's coming back.
I mean, that's
Like
how it was with break music.
yeah,
Jungle was the only thing for like a few years, and then it just became drum and bass, and everyone forgot about it for a while.
yeah, 100%. So yeah, when it so I hear you're making like trance music and stuff. Like, do you have like any projects that you're currently working on that you're like hoping to release soon?
Yeah, I have an album I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think it's gonna be like 25 minutes long of music. I'm not sure how many tracks. Like I forgot how many tracks I had, but I only remember the runtime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm planning on releasing it maybe next month or in December.
Okay.
Still working on it. I have a couple more things to finish and polish off.
I
But
feel you.
yeah,
That's interesting. Like it's kind of good to see like people get super motivated to release more music. Do you have so do you have like oh excuse me, like who do you see yourself collaborating with like next? Like is there any collaborations on this project or do you want to collaborate with someone in the future?
uh, I rarely think about collabs. Like usually when I collab with someone, they come to me, and some like maybe like 20% of the time I go to the person like, yo, I like your sound, I can learn something from you or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like collab should be. Collab shouldn't be about like trying to get clout from another person's page. It
Oh,
should be like trying
100%.
to combine your work together. Like I feel like our sounds will work together, or like I want to learn how you do this thing or some shit like that. And that's
Yeah.
usually how I do collabs. But right now I'm doing I have a collab with Blush. I have a collab with DJ Dead Horses, and I
Oh,
have a collab with this guy's name's kind of funny. It's I need to scroll through because it's just a bunch of numbers and letters. Oh, FF85F7. He's a trance guy. Uh, but we're working on some stuff.
okay.
I'm not sure what's gonna be on my album, if there's gonna be any collabs or not, but those are just collabs I'm working on in general.
That's actually kind of fun. Like I know one song by DJ Dead Horses now that you mention it. Like the one that's like the moment I said it, like I think that was like that one song that was like click for me immediately. So I'm excited to hear that collab actually. I'm pretty excited.
It's fun stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I love collabs because like you said, like I feel like a lot of artists they shoot for like collabs to like kind of like reap off the clout that somebody else has. But the thing is like the artists that do that, they don't necessarily focus within. You know, they don't have like an internal drive. Like I'll see artists with like 200 followers and they already have like a sound established. And I'm like, "Holy, like you have like a sound that like this person has potential." Versus there's people that like have a lot more, I guess, weight and clout that I feel like only get it because they collab with so many other people. So it kind of waters down their sound.
Yes, totally. I feel
So
like you need to discover your own sound before you start running around asking people for collabs and stuff like that.
yeah, 100%. Like I see that a lot. Like especially like in this kind of scene, like people will expect like a collab out of me. Like I'll get DMs and I'm like, "Hey, like make a song with me." And I'm like, I mean, have you like you don't even have anything released, you know? Like I don't even know what you sound like. So it's just kind of weird to me whenever I get like DMs like that. Because like I
Yeah,
mean, if I'm gonna collab, like I want at least some kind of established, like I guess history, if that makes sense.
yeah, I wanna have something to listen to. I wanna know what I'm working with and if our sounds even work together.
Hmm.
I get a lot of random DMs constantly. People just asking me for collabs,
Hmm.
and it just sounds like they aren't even trying with their music, and they're trying to drag me down with them. Like
Yeah,
I don't know, like I don't want to sound like an asshole, but like I'm really picky about my collabs. Like I
yeah.
want something that would sound good together,
Hmm.
and I want to have fun with that. I don't want to feel like I'm just doing something because I'm like just happy to say yes to
Yeah.
everyone. Like I used to be like that. Every time someone asks for a collab, I'll be like yes immediately,
Yes,
and I learned to
100%.
regret it. Like, some of those are my worst songs, so like I'd rather just pick and choose.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty smart to do that. I feel like having that is actually super important. I feel like the bigger that you get, like the more picky you have to be with like who you choose to collab with. Because like if you don't necessarily like the person, the style, the music, the aesthetic, the anything, then there's something off about it. Then you have to I feel like you just can't do it, you know? So I feel like whenever like when you're like an up and coming artist and you want to grow and become larger, like you have a lot more of like pressure to perform better because if you collab with just some random person, like if they don't have like a very unique, distinct sound already kind of forming, then it's yeah, like you said, it's gonna drag you down as well. Like it's gonna
You gotta have sauce.
yeah, you gotta have sauce. Like you can't just like cheapen your brand, like for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I'll say when I collab with someone and they don't even try at all on it, I'm just like disrespected. I just move on. I
Hmm.
don't even continue working on it. Like, after they send me something back, I'm just like, I don't like this. Can we change something? And if they don't like that, then I just stop the collab.
Yeah, I mean it's fair like in the beginning because like I feel like a lot of the times when I collab and I send something, I'm like, yo, this is like banger, 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 you know? And then I listen to it the next day, I'm like, this is kind of garbage. The mix is trash. Like I need to change so much things. Like I had this collab that I'm working on right now, and I'm like, I sent it to like the person I'm trying to collab with, and I was like, wait, this is like really good. And then the next day I was listening to it on the way to school, and I was like, oh, like this is mixed really terribly.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, like it's just kind of I think it's just part of the process.
Yeah, if there's like a mutual respect going on, we will work on it. We'll
Hmm.
hash it out. We'll fix it, or we'll just start a new collab,
Yeah.
and it'll get done eventually.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, so actually speaking about like making music and collaborating and all these things, like going back to like making music, how do you feel, sorry, that making music has changed you as a person?
I think I became a lot more obsessive, at least regarding music. It's like
Hmm.
an unhealthy obsession. It's like pretty much all I do. I stopped playing video games, or like with either by myself or with friends. Like I just stopped that completely. Like only focus on music stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, it really felt like it gave me tunnel vision in a way.
Yeah.
That's like it really changed me. Like I'm just so dead focused on making music and trying to get my thoughts out there in a
Hmm.
meaningful way and having people acknowledge that I'm a real person, then that I exist and I want my voice out there.
No, and
Throughout my
that's really
entire
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
throughout my entire life, been a super introverted person. Like, really hard for me to make friends throughout my life
Hmm.
and stuff like that. It's always like the background character, and for me, music was that way to be heard.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I'm just dead focused on that, and it really changed me in that way. That
Hmm.
I realized how much I want validation and stuff like that. But I
Oh
don't
yeah.
like 100% that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like a lot of artists that I've interviewed in the past have like yeah, like I used to be like a bum, like not really do much, and then something clicked, and then I just started like producing like crazy. So whenever I talk to, and this is not just something that's exclusive to artists, like in general, when you're developing, even because I study business, so when you're developing a business, a lot of like these business owners like also have this kind of tunnel vision, where they're like, how can I produce like this product at a reasonable price? How can I how can I supply it? Like how can I distribute it? And like I see a lot of correlations between what I study and like also the things that I really enjoy, like music and interviewing people, and as well like so there's a lot of correlation between that tunnel vision. Like that feeling is basically the same whether you're an artist or like a business owner, because realistically you are like you're selling something, you're selling an image, you're selling music, you're selling a persona, you're selling an aesthetic. Like there is some aspect of selling when it comes to being an artist, and a lot of artists don't realize that. The second that you flip the brain, like they flip the switch in your head, and like oh like this is just a hobby to like this is a literal business and I can make like a legitimate something out of this. That's when artists start to see success, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, when I realized I was an artist, I started seeing a lot of similarities with a lot of other artists, like how they pretty much just like isolate themselves and only work on their art and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Um, I started relating with that a lot.
Yes. No, and that's smart. Like artists in general, I feel like when they isolate themselves, it's like okay, like I have like a boatload of work I need to get done. Like I have like songs, I have an album cover, I have like
A grind set.
yeah, it is a grind set. It's like the Sigma grind set. You know what I mean? Like you gotta like lock in like okay, I ain't getting up from this table and then until I have everything done. You know, like it's just
Yeah,
kind of like the reality of it. So
you know, that happens. Sometimes I forget to eat. It's
yeah.
kind of bad sometimes, but I get shit done at least, and I'm happy about that.
Hmm. Yeah, I forget to eat too sometimes. It's really bad. Like it's like and you're not even hungry. That's even the worst part. Like you're not even
You
like
don't feel it.
hungry.
You don't feel it.
Yeah, you don't even feel it. You're just like, okay, like I need to get all of this done. Like I think the other day I was editing a video and I was editing it for like a couple hours because like I was like taking screenshots and like putting it underneath the video. And I was doing that for like a good like 3 hours and like I haven't eaten and like I realized it was like 3 p.m. and I haven't had a single meal, dude. It was so bad.
Yeah, I always try to make it a point to eat before I do anything that day.
Smart. I should do that. I should start doing that.
Yeah, like right now I had like fucking huge ass meal,
Hmm.
giant burger, some onion rings and fries, and just scarfed it
Nice.
down.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. It's like 2 p.m. It's like maybe 3 even. It's so bad, bro. All right, all right, all right, all right. Going back to the music. What is your favorite and your least favorite song that you've released so far?
My music's like my babies. I can't really pick, but
Yeah.
I can name like two or three songs that are my favorite, like a toss up. I would say um Cyber Witchcraft,
Okay.
um Room Stained with Shadows,
Mm-hmm.
and Platonic Chain are my favorite songs. Like those if I listen to, I'm like, yeah, this is a banger. I did a good job.
Yeah.
My least favorite song is probably my most popular. I Drank the Wrong Potion. I fucking hate that song.
Really?
And
Oh, that's the one I've heard too. Like that was like the first song that I heard of you after Embracing Solitude, the one that you have with Sanctuary. So I
yeah,
was like, "Oh, I wonder
that's
who
what
this
everyone says.
person." Yeah.
That's what everyone says. Like their first song is always "I Drank the Wrong Potion." I always feel like that's the worst impression of my music. 'Cause
Yeah.
for me, like I was super lazy making that song. I only made it in like maybe like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours,
Yeah.
and it just blew up. I don't know how it blew up. Like the cover art's fucking AI. That was when I was like super fucking lazy. I was like about to give up at that point. Then I made that song.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use AI cover art. No one's gonna listen to it
Yeah.
anyway. And that's the one that blew up.
You know,
And
ironically, yeah. It's like it's always like the songs that you don't give like a single damn about and like they just blow up for like no reason. But like the songs that you like toil and sweat over for like a million years end up getting like no traction. It's like so
yeah, you get
ridiculous.
it.
It's
You get it.
so ridiculous. Like that's why low key I never overthink my songs anymore. Like I feel like
No,
whenever
not
I
at all.
do, like no, I mean the truth is no one cares. Like I mean they do, but
Yeah,
like
the listener does not give a fuck or even know how much effort you put
yeah.
into a song.
It's yeah, like that's just the truth though. Like you work so hard to like produce like the specific sound that you have in mind and it just like doesn't translate very well. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
versus like something you're like, you know what, I need to make a song today, whatever, and then you just like make a song in like half an hour or an hour, and you're like, screw this, like fuck it, I'm dropping it on everything, and then it just blows up.
That's what I do. Everything I make, I post. Every single song I finish, I post on SoundCloud immediately.
Yeah,
Whether no matter how I feel about it, I still post it.
yeah. I mean, that's what I started doing now. Like low key, like that's something that I did wrong, is that I would like hold for like the quote unquote perfect time to drop, and then I'll just forget about it. So like
Yeah,
now I've been
there is no perfect time. There
exactly,
never is.
exactly.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah, like exactly. Like I had to like beat the perfectionism out of me basically. And
Yeah, the
just like
perfect time is now.
yeah, like I just need to start dropping music. And like I think that's also another issue that a lot of artists like have a problem with is like they're also such perfectionists to the point where like they just don't drop. It's just something that I've ran into at least personally.
I've seen that a few times with people.
Yeah.
If they just refuse to drop their music, I'm like, why?
Hmm.
No one's ever gonna hear it if you don't drop it.
No, like exactly. It's just so dumb. Like I don't know. Like I feel like the music scene would be so different if those people actually drop music.
It's true.
Like I
I have one of my friends I found on SoundCloud. He just DM'd me right now, by the way. He makes crazy fucking music, but he just doesn't post.
yeah.
So like, let me see how many fucking followers this guy has. He's tiny. He's like my little gem.
Yeah.
He's He's so fucking good, and I like immediately picked him up, and we made a few collabs together.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably like one of my favorite producers, but he
Mm.
just doesn't post anything, and his SoundCloud's tiny. He just doesn't do anything. I really want him to start making shit and dropping it.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's so important to like actually drop music. Like that's how you really gain traction nowadays. Because when you also have like going back to what I said, like when you have an established history, it also opens doors to like people who want to eventually collaborate with you. And like
Yeah,
it also opens doors to like other artists listening to your music that like one song and then they start listening to more and more. Like I think there's a lot of like different work to establish there and then people will like look through it. Like people actually do look through your page, like whether or like not you'd like to believe that. So at least that's the delusion that I like to feed myself. But like yeah, so I think uh I think that's what I personally believe. And then final question, final question. If your beat crashes mid save, like what's the first thing you do?
revert to last backup. I have
Nice.
autosaves. I have autosaves on uh for pretty much every minute and every quote unquote risky operation, so it automatically saves.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't save, I'll go to the most recent save and redo everything I did. I don't have a problem redoing stuff. It just gives me another chance to try again in
Yeah.
case. Yeah, like I like doing a bunch of different melodies and stuff.
Yeah.
If I have a really good one, then it's just gone. I'll just try again. It's no big deal. I've been doing this for so long that I just don't give a fuck.
That's real.
I'll just do it again.
That's super real. Yeah, like I'll probably crash out whenever that happens to me. I genuinely just start tweaking out. 'Cause you know what's funny? I wrote that question. That wasn't originally part. Like I wrote that question down because like I literally as I was writing the questions, I was waiting for like a beat to like save and it just crashed and I lost all of my like I spent like maybe a good 2 hours like working on that beat and like all
You
the
gotta
MIDI
spam
was
Control
deleted.
S.
Yeah, it
Gotta
was so bad.
spam the save hotkey every now and then just in case.
Yeah, I know it was like really, really, really chopped. I was actually super pissed.
It's like whenever my project starts like freezing up on me, I just save it immediately.
Hmm. Yeah, no, it was
I just
actually really.
panic save.
Yeah. All right, so I think the final question when it comes to like that music stuff that I kind of have is actually about digital exorcism. I'm kind of curious as to what that is. Is that like a music label that you've created?
Yeah, originally was when I was unemployed pretty much all of 2024, so I had a lot of time.
Uh huh.
So I made that label to release for all my friends internationally and domestically who can't afford to release music or don't have access to it. Like if they're in Russia, they can't use certain services because it's blocked sanctions and all that. So I
I
had
see.
that for them. So I'd release the music for them for free. I didn't take any splits. Um,
Oh, okay.
I would just drop the music for them, and that was going good. I think I released like over 100 different releases, albums, and tracks for people.
That's really
Right
cool.
right now it's currently just like a little collective. I only really release for a few people now because I just don't have the time to run it. I didn't want it to be a business, and that's what people expect it to be. They want it to be like an actual label, but that's not what it is. It's more like a little service that I had, but it just became like just a little group of my friends and people associated with me and my music.
Mm. So it's like the homie hangout basically, just a bunch of like songs from all your homies and stuff.
Yeah, like we have a compilation album with 21 artists on it,
Mm-hmm.
um, that we dropped. Everyone on there's fire. I just wanted to do that to showcase all my friends' work because they're all small artists, and I wanted to give them a little platform.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. All right, and then I think that's going to be kind of a little bit more closing off the music side of the interview. I wanted to ask you more like personal questions relating to Forever X, like to see like okay, like your viewers and like your side, like the more personal side of you. So I
Sure.
have the first question is going to be: who do you think is going to win in a fight, Kyogre or Groudon?
Rayquaza.
Well, that's true. Okay, well, I mean, all right,
Well,
like all right.
Maybe Groudon because I had Pokemon. Pokemon Ruby
Hmm.
growing up, so I would say Groudon because that's my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've always been a Kyogre fan. Like I always love the fact that like the whale flies or like just jumps. Like I was like, dude, that is the most nutty thing you could ever come up with. I want the flying whale to win this fight. Like I don't know, it just sounds super abnormal to me. I don't know why.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. And then aside from making music, like what do you like to do in your free time?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't really. Okay, I read a lot of books. I read manga, watch anime, and then what else do I do? I like making my own cover art sometimes.
Hmm.
For my SoundCloud releases at least. I just grab a bunch of shit from Pinterest and I just make a cover art. I find that very rewarding.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It helps me learn a little bit of graphic design because I don't really have any background with that either. Just
Okay.
self-taught, just like moshing things together, like little editing and stuff like that. I find that very fun.
Nice.
Other things I do, I like going to bars with friends, like raves, events, and stuff like that every month.
Hmm.
Um, I don't really get out much. Uh, Pretty much my main hobby is just making music. It's really what it is to me as a hobby. Um, it's my favorite thing ever.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same way. I like music a lot, but okay, wait, what kind of animes do you like? Which ones?
Um, my favorite anime is Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex from 2003.
Okay.
Um, that shit is just the best thing ever. It's the
Hmm.
best like cyberpunk media ever. I think it's way better than the movie.
Mm. I
Like
should.
the
Oh,
vibes there are crazy.
I should check that out. I want more cyberpunky stuff. I like cyberpunk stuff a lot. But yeah, I mean, I'm still like I just got into anime actually last year. I'm pretty late to the game, but I just finished Full Metal Alchemist, and
That's a
then
classic.
yeah, it's a classic, is what I've always heard. Death Note I've finished last year. That one's still my favorite. I have all the manga. Um, I like what else? I'm watching right now Baki.
Hmm.
Cause like I don't know, I like going to the gym. That's one of my personal hobbies, and like I think Baki's physique is just so sick. Like I kind of like I just want to be that guy, dude. Like that's sick as hell.
I think you'd fuck with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That was my first anime, and
Really?
that's still one of my favorites to this day. Like the manga and anime is
Mm.
fucking fire.
See, I tried getting into JoJo. Like they're just so weird looking. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's very
I don't know how to explain it. They're just like, why are they
it's
so wide? I don't.
let's just say it's bizarre.
It is very bizarre, but like I understand like a lot of people really like the people that like JoJo like really like JoJo. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
very culty
It
um
is.
series and
It
franchise.
it's kind of like it kind of reminds me of like the Death Note fans too. Like the people that like Death Note are just like really liking Death Note. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
And
make
that's
it their entire personality.
100%. Wait, also like what raves do you go to?
I go to a lot of like happy hardcore
Hmm.
raves and I don't go to festivals. I really don't like festivals.
Yeah, me neither.
I go to underground raves. That's my thing. Like shit that you have to like DM someone for the address or like
Yeah.
be on a like a texting list and shit like that.
Oh, I used to go to those, dude. I actually love those. Yeah, bro,
It's
I live in SoCal and like I used to go to like these LA raves. Like they used to like text me and stuff.
yeah,
And like,
I live in LA, so I
oh
go to
no
those.
way.
Yeah.
That's sick actually. Yeah, no, like the LA raves, like the ones in the warehouses. Dude, I
Yeah.
have stories about those warehouse raves, bro.
I'm born and raised in LA, so I'm just stuck here. That's all I've ever known.
Really? Damn, okay,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, no, I'm born in Damascus, Syria, but I lived in Dubai for like maybe 12, 13 years and then I moved to OC area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but yeah, so like whenever I go to LA, actually I have this story. I went to go visit my buddy in USC and like I parked my car there, whatever. And then like he was like, bro, like I know this warehouse rave, it's like 3 miles away. Let's just walk there. And like me being peak stupid, I was like, let's just do it.
You can't do that in LA.
Yeah, you
It's not
can't
how it
just
works.
walk there, bro. Bro, I thought it was like Rome or some shit. Like, no, bro, it's fucking LA. Like, you have to lock in. Like, you can't walk without like a gun or something. Like, it's actually
That's what it
nuts.
feels like. It's really what it feels like.
No, I'm dead serious. You're like in the deep slums, like you're the trenches, bro. Like, I'm trying
Yeah,
to walk from.
USC, there is a lot of a lot of tweakers around that area. You have to be
Yeah.
very careful.
No. It was super nuts because like I was walking to this rave and like there's like this alleyway on the way there and there was like these two homeless people arguing like really loud. And like one of them had like a whole encampment. Like he had a bunch of like tents set up and inside one of those tents there was like six spin bikes. Like okay, like sure, let's have some spin bikes in the middle of Skid Row. And then the other guy had like I don't know what he had. Like it was just like a bunch of like bags filled with stuff. And like the other guy, the one with the bags, he had like an empty Henny bottle and he just full sends it, like throws the Henny bottle at this guy's like camp out like spin cycle class question mark and just completely obliterates it. It was so weird. I saw that and I was like, dude, this is like the most nutty thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't think I'm ever walking in LA again. I'm scared to park my
No, you
car there
can't.
now.
You can't. It's also the thing is like a mile in Los Angeles is like 10 miles in any other city.
I know it's actually nuts. Dude, it's I don't know, like LA is like it's a funny city because like it's also so divided. Yeah, okay, so all right, if you see a banana duct taped to a wall, would you consider that art?
Fuck no.
Fuck no, really?
I would not. Maybe if someone drew a smiley face on it or something. I
Okay.
don't yeah, I don't consider stuff like that art or to have any meaning. Um, Me personally, I don't like stuff like that. I like stuff that evokes emotion. I like stuff that has intent behind it, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel having a duct taped banana on a wall really means anything. And I think maybe it would be like maybe as like a protest about art, but I wouldn't see it as art itself.
Mm-hmm. I see. I feel like with a banana duct tape a wall, like what you said, it like invokes an emotion. Like you think enragement or shock does not count as like an emotion that an art piece is supposed to give you.
I mean, shit, when you put it that way, maybe.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
like,
because I always, whenever I ask that question to my friends, they always give me like really mixed responses. So it's always interesting to hear, like, okay, like, would you consider a banana duct taped to a wall art? And I always hear like, yes, I would consider it art because like it is an expression of something. You know, you're expressing something, even though it's like the most dumb thing ever, and like anyone can do it, and like artists spend their entire lives like creating like an artwork and then just for it to get trumped by a literal banana duct taped to a wall. You know, like I understand why people say like yes, but I also understand why people say no. Because like, dude, are you kidding me? Yeah, like it's pretty nutty. But yeah, like that's
bunch of
how I see
different
it.
bunch of different facets to that, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's part of like why it became such a big thing when that thing was trending.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So like, yeah, what's your dream car?
I'm not really a car person. Like I used to be like super into cars
Mm-hmm.
when I was younger. Then I got my first car, and then I realized, yo, these things fucking suck. They
Yeah.
just there's like so much fucking problems. Like any cool car is gonna give you so much more problems.
Oh,
But
100%.
a car I do want, because right now I drive like a Volkswagen Jetta. But
Okay.
car I do want would be probably like a slammed out SC300, like a Lexus. Uh,
Ooh.
like pretty much like an old man car, a little unk car, like a Lexus. But
Yeah.
it's kind of sporty. It's a coupe, and I think that would be pretty nice. I think I would have fun with that, and it'll be easy to maintain and not give me too many problems.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's also a Lexus. You're not gonna run into much problems with a Lexus, dude. Those things are nuts. But yeah,
Yeah, it's like a very realistic goal. I like
yeah.
setting realistic goals for like anything I have a dream
Oh,
for.
100%. Yeah, like whenever I hear like I actually had a buddy I had a buddy who had an LS 400 and he had like bags on it and it was like the coolest thing. It was like this white LS 400 and it was like this VIP like super cool thing. Like it was like the most comfortable car you could ever sit in.
Yeah,
So
I would
whenever
love something like that.
yeah, no, I have a I have a deep love and respect for the Lexus community. Like I actually love those guys. But
But
yeah.
yeah, I want like a '90s luxury car. I just
Yeah.
feel a different kind of fancy.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, those 90s cars hit different, bro. I mean, me personally, I want a Honda NSX, like, or I actually want like if I'm shooting big, I want an LFA, like
Oh
classic,
yeah,
classic.
I used to really be into those.
Yeah, I know those are sick. But like if I'm talking more realistic, I want a Toyota MR2. Like
Oh,
that.
the spider.
Yeah, no, not the spider, like the old one, like the 80s one, like the
Oh, the
boxier
ones that was
ones.
like yeah, the spaceship ones. Those are really
Yeah.
fucking sick. I love seeing those.
Yeah, the bootleg DeLoreans, those ones. Like freaking love those.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, those are sick. All right, I think this should be towards the end now. So I'm gonna end this off. So what is your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. All right, that's pretty cool. I feel like I see a common theme with like a lot of people liking the color purple. It's like a very big thing right now.
For me, it used to be red,
Hmm.
and it used to be black when I was even more edgy and emo. But now it's just purple because that's what I use for everything now. It's just purple. It's
Nice.
the vibe. It's my aesthetic now.
I feel you. Yeah, no, my personal one is orange. I don't know. I feel like it's just so vibrant. Like it's so nice and warm and inviting.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
it's nice and inviting.
It is, bro. It is. All right, man. All right, Forever X. Thank you so much for taking your time and hanging out with me. It's been a great interview. I love the fact that I got to know you more as an artist. I hope that somebody gets inspired by this interview. Someone picks up, their DAW or whatever, and like cranks out a fire song because of this interview. You know?
Thanks for having me. Thanks for listening to my rambling.
Yeah, no, of course. I enjoyed hanging out with you, dude. It was actually kind of great.
Yeah, it was amazing.
All right, man. I'm gonna see you later, man. Take care.
Yeah, thanks.